What's up, guys? It's Trey of the Dawn of Entertainment, back with Brandon Ogden, the constantly airy. We are finally doing another Unfiltered Cinematics. I think the last one we did was
it Endgame?
I think it might have been Endgame. Crazy. It's been a while. We've seen some movies. I think we saw Aladdin. We just didn't pump out an Unfiltered.
It was good.
It was good. We're going to do another movie that I really enjoyed. We went to go see Booksmart. First of all, it was Olivia Wilde's directorial debut. She's a really good actress, but she got her directing chops on this one. Some upcoming female stars. It was really good. Really a good, funny movie.
And who's the principal?
Jason Sudeikis, which is her husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if... Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so a lot of... There were some really good like side characters that had some really big names and were funny. I really enjoyed this movie. We don't have to break down the whole plot, but basically, how would you sum this up? I guess in a couple sentences, it would be like
two really smart girls that just take school very serious.
Yeah, all they care about is academics,
and everybody else like parties and does everything else. Mm-hmm. They all find out that they're basically going to the top Ivy League schools, Stanford, Georgetown. Those aren't Ivy League schools, but top schools.
Yeah.
So they realize they missed out by not having more fun while in high school. So the night before graduation, they decide they're going to go to their first high school party.
Basically sums up in one. As you can imagine, all hell breaks loose. Shit goes wild. Yeah. Really fun. Like I said, walking out of that movie, that the writing was beautiful in this movie. I thought from a storytelling standpoint, just the arc of the whole thing, I thought it was incredibly told, beautifully written, that aspect of it. And honestly, it was genuinely funny. Like,
it wasn't forced humor or even like stupid humor.
Yes.
It was very
smart
funny.
humor,
yes.
I would say.
Yeah.
It was book smart.
There was, 4, maybe 5 really big laughs.
Oh man, I feel like I was cracking up the whole time. I was like laughing at even like the little nuance funny parts. Like, I don't know, it was fun. What was I gonna say? I lost it. What else?
Give me your favorite secondary character.
Okay, yeah, because there were some good secondary characters. I would say what I was going to say before we get into that. Sorry, because I forgot and I came back. So I would say like this is how I would describe it. I think it's the female version of Superbad, straight up. But it definitely stood on its own. Like, it definitely didn't try to be Superbad. Right. Like, there's just big differences. It's not Superbad, but I would say it has the same level of funny and same potential, I think, to be on that same level as like years down the road. Looking back, I think this could be a groundbreaking comedy,
cult classic.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think Superbad is widely recognized as a really funny, really great comedy, and I could see that happening.
And it launched the careers of a lot of Big Ten actors.
Oh yeah,
which this definitely could do.
Has potential to be. Okay, so going back to the secondary characters, I would have to say the gay dude who's like a drama geek and he sings. The karaoke part where he's like doing the tongue thing had me fucking rolling. It was comedy, but yeah, I would say he's probably my favorite secondary.
I think he's definitely mine too. Second would be the long-haired guy. He was just kind of a weirdo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's going to work for Google.
Yeah.
He's a weird dude, but it's a funny weird.
He pulls an A+ in the end. We won't give spoilers, but yeah, that was good. So I guess what was did you want to give away like your favorite either funny part or just favorite part?
The karaoke was funny. There was a really dry humor scene that kind of comes back to the end with this pizza driver where they get in their car and he gives them this like funny awkward pep talk of,
don't trust strangers.
And it's like so dry but very funny. The karaoke was freaking hilarious. I was crying the whole time.
Yeah.
The other big one for me was the ride in the car with the principal, Jason Sudeikis.
That was probably my favorite part.
I'm not going to tell you everything.
Basically, they come and can we spoil this part at least? Okay, so they basically are like one of them is a lesbian and hasn't had sex. And so the other one like tries to get her hyped up to have sex by watching porn, and then Jason Sudeikis, who is the principal and their Uber driver, actually it's a Lyft driver, sorry, brand name, got to get the brand name right. But we got a special guest on the show today. So he's driving and they put the Oz cord in and they watch the porn. Taylor, what do you think of porn?
Big fan.
That part had me fucking rolling.
Yeah, but so all you could hear was like licking sounds. And then he goes, was that Cardi B?
Yes. Oh, so funny. It was honestly like a really funny movie. And I thought like all the writers were female, and I thought that was really like you could tell, but it like was awesome, I thought. But also Will Ferrell and Adam McKay, who did Vice. And I also just found out he did The Other Guys.
Oh, really?
Very underrated fucking comedy movie. We got dogs in the background as well. What's up? But so Adam McKay and Will Ferrell as executive producers, and then all the female cast of writers. I thought beautifully done. So let's. What did you have any beefs with this movie? I guess.
So my one beef was there's a fight scene between the two girls. Basically, one girl likes this other girl, and then the other main character likes this guy, and those two end up hooking up. Spoiler. Everything's a spoiler.
Unfiltered spoilers.
A lot going on here. And so they're fighting because the lesbian girl wants to leave. The other girl is like, no, this is going really well. I want to stay. And she calls this girl code thing saying, you have to support me, let's leave. And so they get in a huge fight. And the only beef I really had was me as like the person I am. I would just be like, your guy's hooking up with that girl. Like, you don't have a chance.
See, and
wrap it up. Let's get home.
When we initially talked about this off air, I defended this part because from a storytelling standpoint, I thought it worked for me because the whole time their relationship, they got in like one fight and like, but it was all just a positive. So I kind of felt like there was going to be a blow up moment, and I get like that it could easily be like, you could easily say.
But they could have even fought over that. Like, no, he's not.
True. But I would say
him over me. Like, it could have gone a different angle.
And I would defend it as like, was it Amy, the lesbian girl?
I think so.
She basically was trying to help the other Molly's the other girl.
Protect her, basically.
Protect her because she didn't want to like outwardly say because she knew that would hurt her feelings, all that bullshit. So I don't know. I defend that part from a storytelling standpoint. So that's my beef. I honestly don't have any beefs with this movie.
Yeah, that's a small beef. And it's not a great beef. That was the one part where I was like, would have handled that a little different. I honestly
can't think of anything. I laughed throughout the whole movie. I thought it was like a unique, fresh, like forward-thinking take. The female version of Superbad, straight up, like it was good. So, do we want to get into rankings now?
Let's rank it.
Let's rank it. So initially, halfway, maybe a little over halfway, I had 8.8 in my mind.
Ooh,
but I honestly thought this was a really good movie. Really beautifully written, all that. So, but honestly, I wanted to bump it up more at the end because I just thought it was great. Okay. And I think it's getting really good reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know what it's at now. I think it is in the 90s somewhere. But I don't know. I think I'm going to go 9.2. I really enjoy it. I genuinely think looking down the line, I think you can look back and this could be like a cult classic, forward-thinking comedy movie. So that's it.
I thought mine was high. So initially I was at 8.5.
Okay.
With my one little beef, I bumped it down to 8.3.
8.3. 9.2, 8.3. So that is Booksmart. I'm interested to see where this is going to rank at the end of the year for us. So wait till December for that one. All right. Booksmart, go see it. I'm Trey Lestio, the Dawn of Entertainment, alongside Brandon Ogden, the Consigliere.
We'll have more coming soon. A lot of good movies coming out.
More coming soon. July is going to be wild, baby.
Yes, it is.
Unfiltered Cinematics. Stay tuned for more.
Stay safe.
Peace.